Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a relaxed hair update video. I'm going to share some things that I have changed, some things that I no longer do anymore. My hair has grown. I think it is to a lot of the things that I am going to share with you all today. Get comfortable. Let's go ahead and get into it. The first thing that I was doing that I no longer do anymore is the frequency in which I trim my hair. What I have believed is the more you trim your hair, the more you trim off your split ends, that is going to allow you to retain length. The more that I was trimming my hair, it was like I'm trimming off all my progress. It grows at a pretty good rate, but it doesn't grow like super fast to where I'm just gaining like so many inches. I would grow my hair like an inch or so in that 8 to 10 weeks time frame. Then I would go to Great Clips and then they would cut that inch off. I have not been going to Great Clips or any stylist to trim my hair. I've been waiting longer to trim it. I have a longer time frame to grow my hair. Not going to a stylist or a salon to trim it. I have more control over the length that I'm keeping. I will never go to a stylist ever again. They cut too much. They'll cut like where your split ends start. I have split ends all over my head. Like if we cut every split end, I wouldn't have any hair. I think this is like a black thing. When I went to white stylists at Great Clips who cut my hair, they never cut off nearly as much as the black stylist. The black stylist would cut off over an inch or more of my hair. I had one stylist that cut off like 2 inches of my hair, told me that my hair needed it, and told me to come back in 4 weeks so that she could cut off another inch. Her manager luckily was right there and was like, what? Like, she didn't need that much cut off and she doesn't need to come back that soon. She needs to come back in like 4 months. Her hair looks good, her ends look healthy. Like, no. A lot of people that get their hair professionally done on a regular basis, every other week to once a month, their hair stays the same length. Even if it is a good, decent, longer length, it stays that length and it doesn't get any longer. I've been trimming my own ends and I think they look pretty good. Another thing that I changed with my routine is the frequency and how I relax my hair. I used to relax my hair like every 16 to 18 weeks. I was just having so many different textures and patterns in my hair. What is the point of having a relaxer like if you're not gonna be relaxed? Just go natural. My hair just grows better and faster when it's like fully straight and fully relaxed. I have less textures and less just demarcation lines. I've been relaxing every 10 to 12 weeks and I've been fully processing my hair. I used to just put the relaxer on and go. Now I put it on, I let it like sit for a minute and do what it needs to do. What's the point of being relaxed if you're not gonna do the product as the instructions say? I used to use the Motions relaxer. Now I use the ORS Lie relaxer. I did an experiment here on my video where I compared Motions relaxer to just a regular box relaxer. I probably had some of the issues going on with my hair that I was experiencing because of that relaxer. And when I did that experiment, people were like, I use that relaxer, it works great. Good for you. I'm glad that it works good for you, and I'm glad it didn't do to you and to that experiment what it did to me. It processes the hair so unevenly. On my hair, it would have straight pieces, then curly pieces. It did the same thing to that hair in the experiment that I did. That experiment was fun, by the way. Let me know if you want to do another one or if you want me to like test like other relaxers that you are just curious about. I use the ORS one. I use the Lie one, not the one in the box. My hair just feels better when I use the Lie ones. Ones in the box don't come with enough shampoo. The Lie ones are more cost efficient. To get the cream that's already like prepared for you, and you can just keep reusing that cream over and over and over until the expiration date. You don't have to keep paying $10 every time you need to relax your hair. You already got the tub and you already pay your $10, $15, $20, however amount you spent, and you can keep using that for like a year or whenever until it runs out. Another thing that I have changed my mind about when it comes to my relaxed hair, I used to think that protective styles were just not good. This is my protective style. Like wearing my hair down is it for me. Like I don't want to do it. Over the summer, I went on some trips. I had my hair in braids. Okay, the first time I braided my hair, I did like I should have recorded it because it was so cute. But I did like these jumbo like boho, I did these jumbo knotless like boho braids with the curly pieces hanging. They were so cute. I didn't keep them in long. I kept them in for like 2 or 3 weeks. At the end of the summer, I went on another trip and I did like these medium knotless braids with wavy ends, and I kept those in for like a month, 5 weeks, something like that. Y'all, when I took my hair out of those braids, I kid you not, like it seemed like my hair had grown like an inch. The only reason that's stopping me from putting some braids in now is because I have so many like hair videos that I want to film and get up. January, I'm thinking I am going to do some braids and keep them into like Valentine's Day. Over the summer, like I was doing a lot. I moved, I went on trips, and I had to have my hair put away. I think that attributed to some of the growth that I experienced. If you do them the right way, or if you get them done the right way and take care of them the right way, then they're not damaging. I would encourage you, you know, if you're looking for a protective style, you want to keep your hair out of the elements, try braids. Another thing that I updated and changed is how I wrap my hair and the tools that I use to like do my hair on a regular basis. I used to wrap my hair at night with a brush, like one of those bristle brushes, and I used to like style my hair with combs that were more like tightly, like the teeth were more tightly together. I switched over to just using a wide tooth comb to wrap my hair, wide tooth comb to style my hair. And I do miss the tightly tooth comb because it just like laid all the hairs in place more perfectly. But it's just like, what do you want? Do you want to be cute all the time, or do you want long hair? Like, which one? I have switched and alternated like how I part my hair. Like it used to be, I used to only part my hair on this side. Now I alternate and I'll part my hair on this side, then I'll part my hair on this side, and sometimes I'll just wear a middle part, or sometimes I'll do like a flip over, I guess, where I don't even have a part. This has also helped with my like hang, when my hair hangs in the front and retaining the length in the front, as well as just like making it more fuller and not having like more so of a pattern or breakage on one side. So if you're struggling with that, try either alternating how you wrap your hair at night or alternating how you part your hair. And to me, I can't really alternate how I wrap my hair because I just can't. I gotta wrap it this way, but parting it is something that I can control, and that's why, or that's easier for me to control, and that's why I switch up the parting now instead. Those are pretty much the updates that I have on my relaxed hair. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already, if you enjoyed this video. Also, let me know what you want to see. Let me know some hair products that you want to see, some beauty topics that you are into. If it's some hairstyles that you want to see, let me know so that I can deliver that content for you. I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.